Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Last time, well, we've been doing a whole bunch of little kind of bits of sub-questing, I think, over the last few parts, and, oh dear, as a flipping radiation storm... How did you get up there? As a flipping radiation storm rolls in, and thus I suspect I'm just going to go and sleep through that. No one panics when there's a radiation storm. That strikes me as weird, like, people who've lived in the Commonwealth their whole lives would know the radiation storm and lightning and stuff would mean rads, and rads are dangerous. And everyone knows rads are dangerous, but no one seems to be panicked in the slightest by it. Yes, I'm going to sleep through this, and then we're going to do a tiny bit of setup, and on with the main plot, I think. Okay, here we are the following morning, the sky is blue, the radiation storm is no more. Now, we are going to head into the glowing sea today, and in preparation for that, what I did last time was I decided to... Is that Trash Can Carla's thing by any chance? You're just passing through? Lovely. Yes, I decided to take one rank of Armourer. And that means I can have a look, see what I can do with my armour workbench to make all my stuff just a little bit better. So, let's start off with the Insulated Vault 111 jumpsuit. Is there anything better I can do with that? No, actually, because you need to go right up to the second rank of Armourer to do anything particularly useful there. Fine, so I can't improve that in the slightest. However, in some ways I don't need to because I've got the hazmat suit. But while I'm here, I could make some improvements to some of this stuff. Some of the kind of the stuff that I'm actually wearing. So, for example, I've got this powered combat armor left arm, which is pretty good, and I like it because it's powered and it's got benefits, but it's got nothing on it at the moment. So I need to improve it quite significantly, but that's honestly not making much of a difference, to be honest. Oh dear, yes, that's quite feeble. Well, at the bare minimum, I can make it pocketed, so that's useful. And apparently for literally nothing, I can turn this into a Brotherhood of Steel variant, which I don't know why, but it just gives me an extra free 15 rad resistance, so sure, why the hell not? Meanwhile, over on the VATSed Enhanced Synth right arm, luckily that doesn't require much in the way of leather, but for some screws, some plastic, some fiberglass, etc., I can improve that to make it laminated, so I can laminate my own arm. Very convenient, I guess. Meanwhile, right now, this thing is pocketed. Yeah, this thing is pocketed, my VATSed Enhanced Treated Leather chest piece, but I could make it have an asbestos lining for massively reduced energy damage and immune to being set on fire. Immunity to fire strikes me as useful, so I'm just going to try that out, why not? I'll give up 5 points of carry weight for that. I'll regret that as soon as I'm massively overweight, but you know, never mind. Meanwhile, the power armor that's going to be helping protect me while I'm out in the glowing sea, let's see what we can do to that. Yes, with some science and some armor, we can get the model up a little bit for some significant improvements, but it's better damage resistance, but it's not actually giving me any benefit in terms of rad resistance. We're going to have a look, see what else we can do here. Well, it's not perfect, but I've made just a few improvements to make this thing just a little bit better, so factoring all that in, I think we should be in good shape. I mean, this has got pretty darn good rad resistance. Like, I suppose I could actually wear my hazmat suit and actually wear the hazmat suit within the power armor, but that arguably could be slightly overkill. Dance liked that. Dance, you're very easy to impress, aren't you? Right, let's be on our way and see what's going on down in the glowing sea. And all we can do now is travel to the place where we did the little kind of quest for MacCready, and then head just straight south. If we just follow the road, we should actually get there pretty easily. So we'll just head on our way. I'm not going to sprint. This is arguably going to be a little bit slow. So I'll cut now to if anything interesting happens en route. Otherwise, I will cut all this out as we just head south towards the glowing sea. Oh, hang on. We're passing by a graveyard, and I swear I just saw... something moved. Oh, yeah. My Alert King. Is that buried My Alert King? I can't... Apparently there's very little chance to hit. Where are you? I think he's... Hang on underground. I've got Hancock here and I'm wearing power armor. So I'm feeling alright about this. Oh, no, we can get a shot at him. That's fine. There you are. You've been shot a few times. Screw you. I don't know if I like the new My Alert King kind of style of thing. Yeah, we'll just VATS him. He looks like he'll go down without too much of a fight. I kind of liked it. Well, actually, no, I didn't really like the ones in Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Oh, bloody hell, the physics has had a bit of a wobble there. I'm not sure I necessarily really liked the versions in like Fallout 3 and New Vegas where they were just like... It was weird that big crab creatures, the evolved kind of big forms of them would be basically just big blokes. It's weird they went a bit humanoid. So I guess maybe this is better, but I'm still not 100% sure that I like it. I should stop using, ooh, hello. Maya lurk egg. Those make delicious, delicious omelettes. So I'm glad we've got that. Yeah, I should stop using the VATS when I'm in power armor. I know that's what makes the condition go down. But equally, you know what? I've kind of got a lot of spare cores. I've got 32 spare cores at the minute. So I feel like we're not at any imminent risk of running into any trouble there. Oh, we've stumbled across a legendary infected blood bug en route. I'm going to let Hancock go first. I don't want to be attacked by that thing. Because the high-level blood bugs, they can do more than you'd think they can. In a moment. They're also really hard to hit. They're kind of like the bloat flies in flipping Fallout 3. They are sometimes incredibly hard to hit, though. I think this one, for some reason, can't leave his area, which is very convenient, because that means I can just shoot him from afar. Come on, let's get something good from you. Let's get something a little bit good from you. Hancock's just going to go in. Hancock's going to finish him off, I think. Yeah, for some reason, this guy cannot leave his room, which is magnificently useful. Alright, infected blood. Oh, but first a big old chest. Not really worth it. Oh, hang on, leaded. Leaded might be worth taking because I can just take that off the armor piece later. Leaded's quite good, I think. Yeah, I'll take that for now and I'll maybe hand that over. Penetrate. Ooh. Okay. This is interesting. Ignores 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance. I've actually, bloody finally, found something actually good. So I might actually convert my, yeah, I might convert my recon, kind of my main kind of big sniper recon rifle. I might take all the mods off that and slap that on this next time I'm at a workbench. Also, this guy had some ammo on him for reasons. He had a big sniper rifle and some ammo. Lovely. Alright, I've bloody finally actually found a decent weapon that I might actually get some use out of. Oh yeah, why do I get the feeling that all of these dead trees and stuff might be some indication that we're going into a nasty area? This is a nice way of doing it. I mean, back in Fallout 3, you may recall they had a weird kind of colour scheme way of doing it, where when you got into like the nasty north bit of the map, there was just this, a colour filter just made everything a bit more white and a bit less warm and yellow. Though I think the same thing actually just flipping happened. I feel like the game just applied a bit of a grey colour filter onto things. Oh, there's something glowing here. It's glowing. What's causing that to glow? Ooh, I don't know. Things. Yes, okay, but it kind of makes a bit more sense that there'd be a bit more of a colour scheme here, because there is actually supposedly like a bit of a storm, a radiation storm, presumably permanently occurring in this area. Okay, time to start going into my hidden. So those are both red widows, but at level 18, which isn't too bad. And then, okay, do we have any rads? I think we've got a very low background level of radiation at the moment. I can see the ticker on there. But black bloat flies, yeah, they're not too bad. Black bloat flies are alright, they're manageable. If we just keep on going, I think we can just avoid those. So we've just got these pools of radiation around. Yeah, they're just level 9s. Black bloat flies are like, again, I haven't really kind of paid much attention to the different classes of, is this going to go up? Yeah, okay, so if you go down into the goo, whatever that is going to massively increase how many rads you're taking. Fine, that makes perfect sense. I'm just going to keep my eye out, because I'm worried by the possibility we'll run into something nastier in a second. But rads seem manageable. We're not kind of looking like we're in terrible shape here. Whatever this thing is, I might just kind of activate as a fast travel location. What are you? Discovered cave. Somehow I find that more kind of... I find that a little bit more unnerving than if any description. If they just called it terrifying cave, that would have been less terrifying than just calling it cave. Calling it cave suggests it's like the first cave, the one cave, the Uber cave. I'm going to explore it anyway, though. Oh, there's something in here. Something's potentially going to detect me. We've got a bit of water going on, but I think we're alright for rads for the moment. What is in the cave? And how am I might regret this. You've leveled up. Oh, yes, I have leveled up. I'm sorry, I forgot I leveled up while I was doing a thing. Where is the terrifying thing that I'm going to find in the cave? Oh. Well, that's just a way out again. No, Hancock, go back in, go back in. Oh, Hancock, has Hancock fighting against something? He's fighting against a rad score. Oh, no, that's not Hancock, that's just me. That's just me doing some fighting. Hello, Rad Scorpion. Meanwhile, there's nothing the other side of the bus. Yeah, this cave is not really a cave so much. It's just a bit of a cut through. There's actually nothing actually there, to be honest. All right, fine. Just a little crappy area. Oh, Rad Stormers swept in. But there is a rad... Oh, unless this is an area I can only access via the thing. And we'll just get a... Yep, nice sneak attack. Sneak attack critical. Very, very powerful at this point. There's a red rocket there, though. I feel like this area seems open. I feel like I would have been able to find this. Even without anything else. But, yeah, sure. A red rocket in the middle of terrifying radiation zone? Sure, why would I not explore that further? Anything else at all? One more. Ooh, a master level safe, which I'm prepared to be disappointed by, because master level does not necessarily mean better. Sometimes master level safes just seem to have the same stuff as lower level safes. Oh, again, got that on my first lockpick. I swear the easy level safes are harder than they used to be, but master level safes seem to be way easier. You see, look at that. There's nothing useful there. That's just not very good at all. And then we've got a bathroom and some duct tape. The rads are a bit dramatic. Like, when you go above a certain level. So right now my rads are at 0. Then I take a few steps forward, and it then jumps up to, like, yeah, 4 or 5 there, because I'm deemed to be in deep enough water. Even though the depth of the water should not matter, because I'm wearing power armor. Surely that's a flipping sealed environment. That doesn't make much sense to me. Alright, well, doesn't seem to be much here, to be honest. It's just, yeah, maybe just a passing little rest stop that's, useful for people who just need a temporary break from the glowing sea. Right, back up out of that little old pit, and something's seen us. Stingwing Darter, level 18. Seems to go down pretty easy to me. Got more coming in. But, yeah, these guys seem to all... Actually, these guys are pretty easy, because they seem to... When they come towards you, they're one of the few enemies that doesn't, like, dart or dive at all. They just kind of straight up come straight at you, which makes it very easy to actually line up a shot against them. I don't know what Stingwing meat does now. I was misled about these guys. Stingwing's like from the tech that it gives you on the loading screens. I got the feeling that these were this game's Cazadors. Then I just kind of ran into them, and they kind of seem to go down pretty feebly. I mean, they can certainly do more damage than like a bloatfly can, but I can't deny I'm a little bit disappointed with the amount of damage that they do. So we're supposed to be going in this direction. We've still got, seems like, a little way to go. Oh, we're literally going to the edge of the map, I see. Okay, is the glowing sea actually a separate map? That's quite interesting. So you're not actually, this isn't the glowing sea. Well, kind of. This might be the glowing sea. I don't know what this, is this area technically the glowing sea? Or to be in the glowing sea, do you need to, like, do you actually need to go into a little kind of sub-map? That's fine. I mean, Fallout's always traditionally had, like, little sub-maps you go into. It's a little bit less common in the main games. It's generally more of a thing you find in the DLC. Like, Point Lookout. Point Lookout in Fallout 3 had a big area that was detected. Detected by what? Legendary Mole Rat Broodmother. Ooh, yes. I'll have one of those if I can get a shot in at her, if she just stays still for a sec. Dead.
You saw that, right?
And that's another Broodmother. And then, I feel like there shouldn't be more than one Broodmother per brood. That just feels like, that's just confusing. Oi, screw you. Hang on, just, yeah. Oh, he's got out he's got out the flipping rolling pin again. Yeah, I found a legendary wounding rolling pin that actually does pretty good bleeding damage. And now flipping Hancock won't stop using it. That's another legendary brooding mother? She might be a brooding mother, but she's also a brood mother, which is different and so on. Okay, so we're going to have 2 legendary kills here. That's nice. Hancock, you just lure it back out again. Where was it? I like how they can pop out underground the same as the flipping the Rad Scorpions can. That doesn't, I don't really like that. So the Sentinel's Revolutionary Sword. That definitely deserves an award for the most badass named weapon. So 15% less damage when standing still, not moving. 37 base damage though. If that was a melee character, I'm guessing that would actually be pretty decent. Where's the other one? Mole Rat Broomer. I swear there was a second legendary. Or was that the first legendary you just went underground? I thought I'd killed a legendary. You're a legendary Broodmother, but I've already cleared you out. You're the same legendary Broodmother. I swear, didn't I kill 2? Maybe she mutated. That could have been... No. That doesn't seem right. Hang on. No, I'm not sure if it's by accident or I'm just incompetent or the corpse got spread over an area and I just haven't found the right giblet, but I can only find one legendary creature that actually appears to have anything on it. All these other bits don't seem to have a legendary weapon. So, alright, fine. I may have just missed a drop there. I'm not sure. Rad's going up a little bit. Let's keep heading on our way. While no, don't run. Don't run in the power armor. Fusion cores. Actually, why do I even care about fusion cores? I don't care about fusion cores, but I do certainly care about... Ooh, rad scorpions. Is that just one rad scorpion over there? Yeah, fine. Can't see what's going on clearly, but... Oh, you're about to pop up somewhere, aren't you? And then... companions are useful, because companions seem to be able to see where enemies are, even when they're burrowed. Because companions sometimes companions turn and shoot earlier than me. So I feel like companions are quite useful for that at least. And then, come on, die warrior, there you go. Are we still in danger? No, we're back to hidden, lovely. Rad scorpion meat. Again, not sure what that's going to do, but I'll take some of it anyway. May as well. We're going up towards whatever that big old glowy thing is. That big old glowy thing is. I feel like we're going up there. Let's have a look-see. So this area is interesting, because obviously it feels like, well, I'm still kind of determining, kind of through testing, what areas are and are not absolutely unquestionably essential, like how much we can sequence break this game. But this feels like this is an area that's probably going to be unavoidable, and yet that means this game's going to come with completely unavoidable rads. So I need to be a little bit careful of that. Ghouls go down nice and quick. Oh, got a legendary Reaver. Goes down very, very... Oh, no. Oh, it happened. It finally happened. Screw you. No, I need to show... No, go away. I need to show something off. So I finally managed to land some hits I've been trying to just quietly land for a little while, which is someone basically gave me the advice about the legendaries. Oh, you ruined it. You ruined... Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I've shot both the legendary Feral Ghoul Reaver's legs off, meaning, unfortunately, it now can't do anything to me. It's just stuck there. Yeah, screw you. So, alright, what are you going to give me? A Assassin's Combat Armor left arm. Reduces damage from humans by 15%, 11 to 11. Can't see myself using that. I'd rather have the VATS bonuses against it. Mainly because, like, humans aren't really the most dangerous enemies in these games. In Fallout games in general, I don't think humans are the most dangerous enemies. I think they kind of very much tend to become some of the fluffier enemies. So, ooh, hello. Go down here. Does the elevator even work? I'd be amazed if the elevator did work. It doesn't feel like the elevator should work in this sort of... Oh! No, it doesn't. But there's an open hatch, which I can just drop into. Like I'm flipping Hitman codename 47. Elevator panel activate. Oh, I am. It does work. That's quite impressive. So now I can go right up to the top floor. And once again, it's actually the... floor. Are you the putrid glowing one? And yes, okay, now this is where VATS comes in handy. And then, yeah, you know what? You can go down to a critical hit, I'd say. I don't like you, because you are, you're marked as putrid, which is bad. Oh, the gun is... Oh, the old Fallout 3 glitch is still present. We're flipping hell. If you're using too long a gun and they're too close to you, then, unfortunately, yes, the shots go straight through. Even though you're at point blank range, you can see your gun is pointing through them. Are you alive? You might or might not have been. I don't know. Oh, you're wearing a nice dress for a ghoul. That's surprising. And this safe, ironically, seems to contain better stuff than that master safe I had previously. How am I doing on weight? Oh, of course, power armor. I've got absolutely tons of weight. So I'm okay for the minute. Lovely. I'm distinctly detecting that the far side of this door there's going to be something bad, but I'm going to open it anyway. No, I was wrong. It was just a corpse. Just a woman who went to the bathroom and locked herself in. Get a stim pack and a radix out of this, though. That's fine. Radix is something I feel like I'm going to be burning through relatively quickly in this area. In fact, I should just probably stay permanently on radix, because every radix I take just saves me rad away later. And rad away is, you know, is the thing I've got much less of. Ah! Extra fusion core. Very, very useful indeed, given I am actually using my flipping power armor for once. Alright, fine. I think we're done with this building. We'll just jump off like a badass, make a great big thump. Probably a bad idea, because that probably draws a huge amount of attention to me, but never mind, eh? And crack onwards just a little bit. Lovely. Still heading in the right direction here. I think we're doing... Oh, got something... Is something moving in there? No, it's just a bit of light playing on that rock. I like this area. It's kind of nice and it's like if they set a Fallout DLC on an alien world or something. It is suitably, yeah, it really does feel like an alien planet. I mean, arguably maybe it's a bit too much. Feral ghoul stalkers, feral ghoul stalkers, feral ghouls. You're all nothing, are ya? Probably just try and draw one of your attention if I can. Do we get one of you? If you guys want to run over, that's absolutely fine. And then, yeah, fine. And then, oh, there's possibly a few. Hancock, there's a few more of them than I was expecting. Would you mind just tanking for me? Thank you. I'll just fire into the crowd. You just stand there and tank for me, okay? There we go. Lovely. And then, oh, he's down. He did not last that long. How many are left? There's one feral ghoul in front of me, and then one stalker here. Lovely. And we are back into hidden. Nice. That gives us a big pile of corpses to loot. Thank you, Hancock. This is what. See, this is kind of why even the less powerful companions of Fallout 4, I don't really like using them because they still feel like they can be just a little bit too easily exploited by just kind of saying, yeah, you stand over there and you're going to be the enemy magnet, and then I'll just pick off the enemies while they just kind of beat you for a bit, and that's basically my plan. The plan is you're just going to take all the damage for me, you're just going to tank for me, which I don't know, it just feels cheap and cheaty and stuff. So I don't really like doing it. I'll maybe kind of explore this area more thoroughly later. Right now I'm just going to go fairly just in the direction I was already kind of planning to go to. And, ooh, hello. This feels like this is getting close, but I don't see a door or a building or anything. Though before I do, you know what? Let's actually do that flipping level up that's been hinted at. Yes, lovely. Thank you very, very much. Now, what do I need to do here? You know what? I'm going to take a rank of Action Girl because I do enjoy having my VATs floating around. I've got a fairly high kind of high action point character, so let's have those action points actually coming in, shall we? Action Girl it is indeed. And yeah, it says I'm really close to where I want to be, but I don't see where I'm supposed to be going exactly, unless there's like just a magic. Ooh. Right. This would be the glowing sea then. I'm beginning to suspect this would indeed be the glowing sea, because it's because it actually genuinely looks like it's underwater because of the light through the radiation cloud stuff. That's really cool. Oh, I like that. So where are we right now on the map? Are we technically, we're not off the map at this point. We're technically not. What on earth is this? The crater of, oh, not the atom sorts. Not the atom sorts. I ran into that. Okay, they're marked as, these ones are marked as, wait, hang on, was he? He's left, these guys are all level 1. If they're level 1, they're not going to be hostile. Obviously, if these guys were going to be hostile, they wouldn't be level 1s, they'd be much higher levels. Let's just do some quick stealing here. Can't remember, does, what, Hancock disliked stealing. Intriguing. Okay, don't steal in front of Hancock, apparently. We're just going to loot this. Toy car, toy alien, some other stuff in here. I don't really need that, so as a result, I'll just keep my reputation with Hancock a little bit higher. Right, so we've just got Children of Atom. I don't know how these people are supposed to survive, but then I suppose like it's always been a bit of a mystery how the cult of Atom actually lives. What was his name? Cromwell in Fallout 3. He spends his whole life sitting in radioactive water. If you do that, you die after a certain amount of time. So why is it that he can do that but you can't? I guess maybe these guys have just lived in... Oh, sorry.
You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
I'm here to find someone. This place is a dump. No, this place is not a dump. Let's be... Has she got a colander around her neck? Decorative colander. Lovely. I need some help. Let's be polite.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division? Have you come to merge with Atom, to be split in his infinite glory? Or do you seek to tear down his followers?
Neither. I'm just looking for this person, though. Tell me more about this place while I'm here.
What is this place?
This is where we commune with Atom himself. I am surprised you have survived long enough to reach it.
I mean you no harm, I swear.
Few make the effort to travel so far. Very well. You may stay for now. But know that we are watching. Violence will not be tolerated.
Okay, so I'm allowed to stay for now, but now that we've got permission to stay, let's ask after Virgil. I need to know what you know about Virgil. Actually, no, I'm now curious how you bloody survive all this.
How have you survived survived in all this radiation?
That is Adam's unique gift to us, the true believers. He has brought us here to this place, a place that cannot harm us, so that we may worship him, so that we may spread his word to others. That is our calling, to deliver Adam's message to a world that does not wish to hear it, to show Adam's power to all.
Well, I'm sorry to nitpick, but, like, if you were indeed wanting to spread Adam's message, why would you have kind of decided to live in this place where basically no one ever comes? Indeed, you were incredibly surprised that I made it at all. It just feels slightly odd that any of that would have, like, why wouldn't you do it at, say, maybe a different place? Maybe somewhere close to Diamond City where you could have a chat. I mean, in Fallout 3, the Children of Atom just hung out in Megaton, in a town where they could recruit new people to the cause and stuff. It just felt a little bit maybe more logical. You see, I do like this, because just like I said for the Forged, you can sort of see an area that looks like this. You can sort of understand how people, assuming that they did happen to be resistant to rads, would treat this place as like a holy, reverent sort of place. Because it's just, it looks so unearthly and eerie and so forth. And if you happened to be a sort of person who happened to be who just happened to be born with some sort of natural resistance to rads, which I guess we have to assume these people either were, or possibly they were just they developed a resistance because they've spent so long in the radiation. Maybe some people in Fallout are just supposed to be resistant to radiation. I'm trying to remember, like, ghouls obviously are resistant to radiation. I'm trying to think, like, has there ever been a perk that gives you 100% rad resistance? I know you can take rad resistance as a perk in this game, but I don't think it, actually, let me double check that. I'm now kind of curious. The rad resistance perk, it lives in perception, I'm pretty sure. Refractor. No, sorry, it lives in endurance. It's refractor. So if I just look at that, so 10% rad resistance. No, it's just plus 30 rad resistance. Which I'm going to be honest is, for having to take 3 ranks of that, only plus 30 rad resistance is pretty feeble. I'm not sure if anyone's ever really taken that. So, alright, fine, let's ask about Virgil in that case. I need to speak to Virgil.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
And, ooh, I need information, but it's only... I need information. I don't really want to take off my power armor right now. Let's... Oh, how good is my charisma going to be at the moment? Hang on a moment. Hang on. I just need to step out of this power armor for 1 second, okay? Just give me one sec out of the power armor. How many rads am I under at the moment? Oh, none apparently. That's nice. Okay, all my usual gear on while I'm standing in the middle of this crater, but I happen to mysteriously be in a place where there doesn't seem to be any rads. Let's speak to her again. So, I need information and I'm wearing a tuxedo.
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Okay, we've got the... Oh, suddenly 12 rads. Suddenly in huge amounts of rads. Why? What did that just happen? That was very odd. Right, gear back on, please. And while I think about it, on this occasion, let's wear my insulated Vault 111 jumpsuit. And then, for suddenly there was just a break from the rads. And then mysteriously, that's now just faded. Right, into the power armor, nice and quick, because that gives me rad resistance. Why was I... That was so odd. There was just a break from the rads for a second while I was in that... Wait, hang on. It was because I was mid-conversation with her. Okay, now this is suddenly an interesting thing. Because you can walk around in a conversation, I spoke in a conversation to her, then walked away, and while I was walking around, the rads that are in this area did not apply to me. I was rad resistant during the conversation. Could you use that as an exploit? In theory, if there was a heavily irradiated area I needed to go into, could I speak to a person, walk away from them, and then not get irradiated? How far can you go? Okay, now we need to investigate this. So talk to you. Yeah, what do you need of me? Goes into conversation. But now my rads are 0. My rads are suddenly 0. And then if I just go over here, I'm allowed to just go and... Oh, no, okay, so it's only a very narrow... it's only a very narrow window because the conversation automatically ends if you go too far away from her. But now if I go back over to her... No, the conversation's broken again. But that's... Could I use that somehow? Yeah, okay, hang on. You. Yeah, that's right, Hancock. Can I do it with you? If I command you and then talk... He gives me some Med-X, lovely. So now are we back to... No, it doesn't count if it's companions. So now can I walk away from him? No, so you only get the rad resistance when you're speaking to a non-companion. This is interesting. I feel like there's possibly a way to cut through some highly irradiated areas by doing this, we shall see. Oh, we're way off the bottom of the map here. Interesting, right, so... Which way do you need me to go to get there? Okay, looks like there's a path I could kind of walk up that takes me in roughly the right direction out the back of the crater here. Lovely. Just going to get my rads and my health a little bit better than they were. And then if we just head off here. Yeah, we're way off the side of the map right now, which is interesting. Question is what terrible, horrifying things live around here? Stingwings, level 10. Not even that bad at all. Looks like we can just skirt around the outside of them, to be honest. Yeah, level 10 Stingwing. Not even a concern. We'll just kind of work around the outs. Hancock just ran over there for some reason. He's got his... I like how he's got his rolling pin. His rolling pin cheers me up no end that Hancock just has a rolling pin. And there's even stuff here. There's actually some sort of facility here. Which is what on earth's going to be... What on earth's going to be here? I mean, it says factory, but sometimes it just means sort of anything vaguely technical gets to count. So I've got decrepit factory. Okay, so this is a factory that's basically completely collapsed and nothing. What is that even supposed to be? Why is it glowing kind of yellow? Well, I say why is it glowing yellow? Like normally we just think, oh, it's supposed to glow green. Is it? Is it really? Are we just making that up? Probably. I think we're just making that up. Good atmospheric area. Maybe a little bit overdone, but I do kind of like that it's just something a little bit different and interesting going on here. Also, it's very weird for there to just be, you know, just stuff off the edge of the map. That's very, very odd indeed. Alright, we've not really run into any trouble out here other than the rads themselves, so we just need to find our way to Virgil, but we're definitely close to him, wherever he is. Is this going to be we're going to drop it down in on the cave here? Is this the doorway? Something... Oh, hello, what's that? Deathclaw! Uh-oh. Let's just take a quick pot shot at you. Uh-oh. I feel like I may have just angered a Deathclaw who's relatively high level. Right, where is he? Where's the Death... Oh, can you not get up? I think he can't get up to me. I think that Deathclaw cannot get up to where I am, which is good. I was just about to say, yeah, we've definitely not run into any trouble around here, other than the Deathclaw. Yeah, I feel like that Deathclaw's just wandered off. And now can't find me. Okay, I think we should just go for the cave. Go for the cave. I feel like we're fine. So the question is, who is this Virgil, and how exactly did they make a way out here? Virgil's got to be a machine gun turret. The question is that going to be hostile or not? I need to disable. We should sneak our way in here. Disable. I don't even want to disable this really, because disabling just means a very large number of tin cans, and tin cans of steel, not aluminium. If they gave me flipping... Oh, hang on. I've got an idea. Silence weapon. There we go. Let's do this proper sneaky like. None of these seem hostile, at least yet. If they see me, are they going to... What about that one up ahead? I can see a Protector on Watcher is... You've got to be able to see me, right? Maybe... Oh, wait. Can these guys only see you if there's the... Oh, I'm detected. No, I'm detected. I'm detected. I'm pretty sure companions aren't allowed to detect. So... Hello. Oh, you're a super mutant.
No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. Where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Okay, and now I understand what's going on here. So you are Virgil, the intelligent super mutant. Hardly a first, you know, Uncle Leo, Forks in Fallout 3. It's a bit presumptuous just to sit down and kind of just sit on his seat. Though, incidentally, if we do have an opportunity, I might... Ooh, stealth boy, stealth boy, stealth boy. Yeah, I'll have that, thank you. Ah, and Tesla Science as well. Okay, I was about to say, it's pretty presumptuous, just sit on his seat. I'm just going to steal all his things. Energy weapons, plus 5% critical damage. La-di-da, lovely. All sorts of good stuff here. I mean, it makes sense that this actual scientist would have, like, actual, you know, good stuff here. Lightweight polymer combat armor left leg.
You gonna say something, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Look, I'll get to you in a second, alright? In fact, let me just actually... What's this thing? For a minute there, I was hoping that might be an actual ammo press, but I think, sadly, those are not things in this game. Let me just put my tuxedo on for a sec. Out of the combat armor we come. I feel like we're actually... Yeah, there's no rads in this area. We're safe. I tell you what, I would use my power armor more if I had a like a mod that made the UI for the power armor identical to just the normal games. I just don't like the power armor UI when you're in first person anywhere near as much. I think it's much harder to read and much less interesting. So I'd do it much less. And once again, I assume no, I can't. While you're technically mid-conversation, you can't speak to any other companion, so I can't hand over any of my stuff to Hancock there. So never mind, I'm just going to have to be over capacity. Unless I can read this terminal first. Read the terminal. We might need to get some useful information here. Found old terminal repair shop, needed repair, got it working. Hard to type, fingers too big. Still looking for materials for serum. Ah, this is a person who only recently became a super mutant then, I'm guessing. Materials hard to find, glowing area too damaged by war, did not fully consider implications, was only thinking of survival, safety from anyone trying to follow. People in crater may be able to help, mentally unstable, apparently immune to radiation. Holdren, whoever that is, would love them, hoping they have larger keyboards. I like Virgil already. Children of Atom cannot help, just as starved for materials, but are too proud to admit desperation. Occasionally losing feeling in extremities, slight gaps in memory, trying to remain positive, condition deteriorates, need to reproduce serum soon. Why do we get the feeling that that's what's going to be he wants? He wants the serum. Serum cannot be made here. Tools unavailable. Hands too clumsy to perform delicate actions. Typing getting harder makes me too angry. No way back to get original sample of serum. Must consider that my condition may be permanent. On the plus side, feels like he's quite at peace with it, so that's nice. Hello there. And are you Virgil? Let's just check that you are actually Virgil.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
And no, let's ask him, are you a super mutant? That's a bit rude. Let's instead just say I need help rather than need information. Help is friendlier.
I need your help.
My help? With what? How did you even find me anyway?
I've murdered Kellogg. Well, can you help? Don't change the subject. Doesn't matter. You see, this is one of those moments where I wish I did have that mod that actually told me what I was about to say. Because Institute's a very vague thing to say. I mean, I could say, oh, I got some information from the Institute, which would logically make him hate me. Or I could tell him, oh yeah, I killed someone from the Institute. I really hope that protector is not about to hop inside my power armor, by the way. Yeah, that's right. Step away from it, mate. Doesn't matter. Let's be honest with him and hope that this is not a confrontational type thing.
I'm just looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
No, I've murdered Kellogg. I've killed Kellogg. And he's, yeah, taking care of him.
Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's absolutely the truth.
He's dead, whether you believe me or not.
There's no question it's difficult to believe. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why leave? Let's see if we can just get an answer out of him. Why did he leave in the first place?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Oh, I like how he turned away for a moment when he was conscious about how he looked. That's quite cute. So, alright, I just need you to relax for a second, alright?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
Plot progress. My son took someone kidnapped. Let's not... my son... Yeah, let's be honest with him. I like this guy. Seems like a nice guy.
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
The serum by any flipping chance. What do you want?
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
I like this deal because it doesn't involve me going and doing something first. He has to deliver me into the Institute in order for me to repay the favour. So, yeah, that's actually a pretty good deal from my point of view because I get what I want straight away.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Big flashy thing of light, though not just synths, because I saw a boy who was identified as Sean zipping in by teleporter, but I can't guarantee he was not a synth version of Sean and not the real one.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Courser. Wait, lots of them? Have I? If I have, I didn't know they were called coursers. I saw the courser who was disguised as a bloke in the, a bloke in the memory flashback of Kellogg.
A courser? What's that?
Another Institute secret. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
You say this, but I think Mama Murphy gave me some information that might be useful for shutting one of them down, which would be nice and useful. So why exactly?
Why do I have to kill one?
Because you want to get into the Institute, remember? They're your ticket in. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Okay, fair enough. What do I need?
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed.
Alright, big pile of experience there, and Glowing Sea is completed, and we have started Hunter. Hunted. Ah yes, sneaking up behind a Corsair, and just tracking him down. Okay, well, let's get straight back inside my lovely little power armor that I've just slightly improved. Alright, Hancock, seems like me and you are gonna go hunting for a flipping Corsair, and I will do that next time. So there we are. We found Virgil. I like Virgil. Virgil's cool. I like a super mutant with little glasses sitting on the bridge of his nose. That's very, very cool indeed. So, we will crack on with that next time. And in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been the always wonderful Fallout 4. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Just got to weaken the base of this a little bit more. Yes! Yes! Good news, I'm protecting you! Alex Mason, the man who can literally run as fast as a speeding truck. This game is basically just badasses don't look at explosions the game, isn't it? Oh!